Hello. I'm here and I'm trying to decorate for Christmas because I'm behind. So this is what I have right now. I just put the lights up. Each of these little houses is its own thing. Like there's a little bakery, and this one's a woodworking shop. And then this one is a sweet shop. Where can you see that? That's there. And then this one is a florist. And they're so cute, and they can turn on, there are lights inside, but I'm worried about knocking the lights over because there's nothing really holding them in place. Let me see. Ah! Hold on, this here for a second. Oh, I think it needs batteries. Okay, whatever. Maybe I just won't do that this year. So that's that one. And then I have, this is a tree topper that I got at Anthropology. It's heavy as fuck, but it's inspired by Hedy Lamarr, one of her costumes in Ziegfeld Girl, where she's wearing like all the star halos and like very celestial around her. And it kind of looks like an art piece when I have it in here. So I was just gonna keep that in there the whole time. And then this one, I still need to put the ornaments on it. I have these little sparkly gold pine cones. And then I have other ornaments, but I don't really want to get them out this year. And then here, I was going to put lights up here maybe. There's this little New York City, what is it? A mink or something? That sounds stupid. But it's from like New York City, and it has the bagel with the cream cheese and the ice skates for Woman Rink, and it's very cute. And then Twinkle and Shine, that's the name of the little stop, or shop, I should say. And then I have this candle and the little carousel on top of it. It spins when you light it. And then this is juniper. I picked off a dead wreath that I had. And it smells so good. I love the smell of juniper. And then over here, I put these paper whites I got from, or I guess it's just singular because it's one bulb, from Trader Joe's. And these smell so good. And I love them because when I was in first grade, we grew paper whites from bulbs, and then we sold them at the Christmas fair. Hi, thank you. Yeah, it's hard to see because it's dark outside, but you can see, normally you can see like in this view on the left, you can see the base of the Ochre Mountains, and then you can see the Great Salt Lake on the horizon, and the airport's like over there. And then, and that's west, and then that is a Bravenel Hall, which is like a concert hall here in Salt Lake City. And that sculpture there is a Chihuly glass sculpture. Like he's probably the most famous like glass artist alive right now. And then all the way that way you can see south, and all the way this way you can see north, and you can see Antelope Island. And then in my room, hello, in my room, you can see, where is it? Let me get there. I put these little Christmas trees by my bed. Just these cute little ones. I love these, like the bottle brush trees that have little ornaments. I started collecting them like 6 years ago, maybe 7. And then, yeah, that's my bed. Like 90% of the furniture I have was my grandmother's. So yes, this is my grandmother's bed. And then, wow, there are 29 people. That's really scary. And then I brought these over here, and I'm going to put lights on these, just like a little village. And this was the first one of these little trees I started collecting. And then this is my little makeup and fancy brush, makeup brush tray. They're cruelty free, but they use bristles from squirrels that have like naturally fallen out. And so all of these brushes are like just so soft. And then, yeah, here's another paperwhite thing. And then like Pat McGrath makeup, and then just my little mirror. And I'm trying to figure out what else to put, or if I should just keep it as is and then just put little things around. But this is my, oh, wrong way. This is my like centerpiece, I guess, because I decided not to get a tree this year because it's kind of late. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Not very exciting. I should just put ornaments on there. I live above a mall, and there's, oh, there's my wheelchair. I live above a mall, and it has a Nordstrom, and they have the cutest little glass ornaments, and they have this manatee ornament. But it's $30, and I don't want to spend that because there's like, anyway. But I really want the manatee ornament. And last year they had a narwhal one I got. And my sister and I, we used to, like when we would go swimming in the ocean, she would just point her like arms up like this and say, narwhal, and then just go in the thing, the waves. And anyway, so that's what I got the narwhal for, but the manatee is special because of VeggieTales and Barbara Manatee. So, yeah, I want that one too. But there's not room enough monetarily for all those things. Happy Christmas to you too. Happy Christmas, Harry. Happy Christmas, Ron. It's so stupid. But yeah, and then that's, yeah, anyway, I'm putting this down for a second so I can put stuff on my tree for a sec. And I have Turkey Lurkey Time stuck in my head, and it's very annoying. It's Turkey Lurkey time, and Tom Turkey ran away, but he just came home. Turkey Lurkey time, there wasn't something to say, no more to roam. Then make a wish, and all the wishes come true. Oh, mistletoe Christmas, a mistletoe Christmas. It's Turkey Lurkey Christmas to you. It's Lucy time. She wasn't gonna film, but she's coming home. It's Lucy time. The someone want to stay, now I want to roam. Wish the wish, and the others come true. fine. Eat all the turkey we're able. I'm not a partridge in the pear tree. Don't say enough for me. Okay, here is the, hold on, let me flip this, put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. My little narwhal, he's very cute. Oh, thanks. Sorry, I'm really bad at talking to myself, but at the same time, I feel like I went to my building's Christmas party, and does this have a loop? No. Does this have a loop? What the fuck? Where are the hooks? I went to my building's Christmas party, and because I was like, oh, I want to meet younger people in the building, because my building is mostly old people. And then, okay, are none of these just have loops on them? And I went, and it was all the old people in the building, and I was trying to be fun and friendly and whatever and personable and charismatic, and I think it worked, but I realized maybe like at one point I was like, huh, am I an extrovert actually who's just been like socially starved for 10 years? But then today I went to my therapist and was like, I don't know about that actually, because I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like shy, but at the same time I can be bubbly and oh, stream is frozen? Okay. Let me see. Is it still frozen? The pear tree. It's loosey-goosey time. She was a girl about anything. It's loosey time. Her time is running out, but I don't know when. It's just a wish, and Millie wish come true. Oh, a snowy, blowy Christmas. A mistletoe Christmas. It's a turkey Christmas to you. Turkey, lurkey, Lucy, goosey, somewhere home. Some for cousin Lucy, and I can't to the table. We don't see him. Oh, hi Alex. Oh, MH, are you my mother? MH 2120? Because I swear my parents have burner accounts, because Mark Holden, MH is are both my mom's initials and also my dad's initials, so I feel like they're like, yeah, burner accounts, because they somehow know what I'm doing and saw my other post and were like, oh, I saw that thing you posted, and then my dad was like, oh, that's actually well written, and then like you should write, and I'm like, thanks for thinking my unalive post is somehow alludes to good writing. But yeah, I was like, how did you see that? He's like, I have several ways. So anyway, I doubt you are. Sorry, I'm trying to tie tie on these ornaments because I'm almost done. A snowy, blowy Christmas on this doughy Christmas. Oh, Christmas to you. Turkey, lurkey, Lucy, goosey, some Uncle Joe, some pork. What is wrong with this tie? Cause I can't get it to work. What is wrong with this tie? I can't get it to work. Okay, maybe I just leave this how it is. But, maybe that's good. I just need one more tied, but let me tie it. I just have, oops, wrong way. And my lipstick's all messed up. I should get another ornament to put on it, or like a, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad. My parents aren't stalking me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have this little cotton candy ornament, and I have more in there. And then I have, oh, that's what I'll put on top, this little swallow. I have too many of these things. Oh, there's also gray. The little elephant, polar bear, home ornament. You're my parents? Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm thinking about putting tinsel on it, on the tree, for some color contrast. And then I have all these pink trees. But I'm not really doing more unless I put some in the bathroom. But I have these little, like this little set from Target. It's like $3, but it's so cute. I love the, like, not Baskin Robbins, Baskin, what's their name? Oh, Baskin Rankin, or whatever they're called, Baskin Rankin. And so I have this one, and then I have, where'd it go? This one, which is very cute. They're Island of Misfit Toys. Oh, wait, which is the Charlie Brown Christmas tree I had a Queer Eye makeover? Oh, the one on my table? Yeah, that's a good description. And then I have all these little mice, like this one, and then this is another, oh yeah, this is another mouse, and this is another, oh no, that's not anything. This is another one of those like minks, that's the name of the animal, right? I know it's like mink coats, but yeah, and then, oh, I'll get this little pink one too. Ah. And then there's this one. I have more ornaments in this bottom one. And there was one thing I was looking for, but I can't remember what it is. It was, I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, I need to catch up. Yeah, it's really cute. I got him at Anthropologie because last year I was using my mom's card more than I should have because I thought I had her permission. But each one of these has a little, like it's from a specific little town. And so this one is Paris. This one is, I think it's Milan with the shopping bags. Let me see. Here's another little mouse. Maybe this one doesn't have a place. But I really like this. I really like this little mouse. Or what is it? Is this what I'm being? I don't know what it is. Squirrel. But I like the shopping bags. It's very me. Or me last year, I guess. And then, yeah, my New York one is over there. I have. Sorry if this is boring. I don't know how to talk about myself. This one is from Denver, right? Let me see. Or Aspen. This one's from Aspen. 2 years ago, I drove from here, Salt Lake City, to Denver, going on, I think it's I-60, through the mountains and the Colorado, not the Colorado Plateau, but by Moab, Utah, and then through stopping at the Colorado Monument, and then going up through the like up the mountains through Vail and Aspen. I'm pretty sure Aspen. I know at least Vail, but what was I saying? Oh, I was going up and there was a rainbow, and then it was so foggy and misty, and it was beautiful. And then, oh, I'll go back to this one. I'm just all over the place today. I'll just stick this like there. Oof. Shit. Oh. Look. Can't get nothing right. Okay. Okay, there it goes. Oh, wrong way. The little swallow. I could put so many mice in it. The armoire, I find it like not a burden, but it goes with the bed. It's not really my style, but it was my grandfather's, and this one, and it's just very dark and looms a lot, but it's kind of nice that that's like the style now. It was impossible to find, to figure out what aesthetic would go with the furniture my grandmother gave me of hers and my grandpa's. And so I settled on, like 7 or 8 years ago, like, oh, if I go like kind of old money with it, like in gold, like gold and old Hollywood kind of, that that would work. And then lo and behold, that turned into the trend. But I was going to get this big mirror that like was 3 ovals that kind of overlapped each other, like a Venn diagram thing up here, and it was going to be like huge. And then for some reason I decided not to do it, but I wish I did. And then after that, I thought, oh, well, I'm going to make an art piece for it, because I do sculpture and ceramics. And I thought, oh, okay, well, I will find something to, I'll find some inspiration somewhere and take forever to design it. And I thought I had a specific design, and I was going to use like broken plates to try and make like, I don't know, like a scalloped figure or something, and use embroidery and nail polish and do some like foily textures on it. And then I still haven't done that, and it was just very daunting. So now I'm thinking, oh, should I just like put up different, like make it like a little gallery wall and put up different, like a million different things that I have. But Yeah, I like it. I like it now. Um, the apartment. So my it's very, 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 very generous. My um, dad bought this apartment so I would have a stable place to live, which is like very, very privileged. Um, and I never got to paint it like the colors I wanted. So it's this kind of like blah, slightly warm, yellowish cream that my parents had in like growing up in New York. This is what the color and all the walls were, and I was so sick of it. And the specific shade they have was called Pearl Harbor, and uh, but anyway, they so I never got to paint, and so and the like the cabinets and stuff, the floor is like wood, and it's from my dog. He kind of scraped it all up, and then the cabinets are this like warm, like cherry kind of thing, with this cool I forget what it's called. Um, this like design where it's like the actual from the tree or whatever. Um, uh, and then um, the wood goes this way, and then like there's that furniture. But anyway, what I mean to say is that um, I need another bookshelf. I haven't been able to buy any other books. My uh, my what's so funny? There's a in my building there is a um, like a little book swap bookshelf down by the recycling, and I know it's really nice. Um, but I donated this book, and then my friend took my garbage out, and she came up and she was like, "Here's this book. I think you'll like it." And I donated the same one, but what's weird is that like this is someone else's copy of it, so they both donated it, or we both donated it. Um, donated it. But let's see. Oh, the armoire. What's funny is that there's a line in the office when Michael or when Dwight is trying to, um, when Dwight is trying to move in with Michael at their condo, or at his condo, I should say, and or I guess Michael's trying to get him to move in because he can't pay the, um, yeah, yeah, the fear's funny. Um, and well, so Michael's because he doesn't want to pay the uh like he wants help being moved into, like he doesn't want to pay the whatever it is. It's too expensive for him, so he's trying to get Dwight to move in with him. And uh Dwight says, "I have a large collection of armoires." And so every time I see this, that's what I think, because like nobody wants to, like it's kind of a burden. And so um that's true, he did have a terrarium. um but yeah, every time I see this I think, oh yeah, I have a large armoire that I'm like not saddled with. I feel like I'm complaining all the time, but I don't mean to be. It's just I never really got to pick out anything for myself in this apartment except the coffee table, and the color of the couch, which is I'm very, again, I'm like very, very privileged, and I am like blessed with a place to um, hang my hat, or whatever the expression is. Um, but I wish I got to put a little bit more of me into it, I guess. Um, um, Yeah, I hope to pick something else up soon. But so the armoire has a TV that doesn't really work. It has a uh, Apple TV that I can't connect to, and then the rest of this I have DVDs, not that many, and then I have like these little puzzles. That's what they're called, and this reverb amp thing, and then that's my candle collection. Again, like, uh, I'm not like an office freak. There are just some like specific things that I remember when she goes into her candle room and she smells all her candles. I feel that way about this. So these are the candles, or some of the candles. So I have this one, which is based on, came out of this hotel in Chattanooga, and it was their signature candle. And then I have this like cherry almondish, smoked cherry, rose petals, and hint of leather. That one. This one is like a fireplace. Oh, no. This one is from Harlem Candle Company, and it's a speakeasy perfume. So it has like bourbon and like a little bit of smoke and chocolate and vanilla and Palo Santo and all of these really yummy, like warm, cozy things. And then here's another one of the hotel ones. And then there's this one, which is one of those like anthropology volcano candles. And then I have a big one in here that I don't like, and it's like halfway gone. And then these are the like fireplace one. It's from this company in France that has been in like functioning since 1648, when it was created for Louis XIV's like official candle supplier. And this one smells like fireplace, and it's so nice. And then, there's this candle drawer. And then this one is another fireplace one, but it's a little bit warmer and has like a toasty, almost like marshmallowy thing going on. And then there's this one, which is this one's like orange and cinnamon and clove. And then this one's like a sandalwood one. I've been collecting these like forever, and so now I just have a lot of them. And then this one is like a floral, fruity one. Then this one is called cardamom milk, but actually, I think most of these are basically dead. But I keep the jars because I think it'd be cool to do something with them, or like smash them up to use for like not a stained glass thing, but like, it's like a textured thing. And then I have this lychee candle, which was limited edition like 4 years ago. And it's so juicy and yummy. And then this is a chamomile one. And then, these are dead, except this one. This is this one, the notes in it are like cherry and lipstick and I think violets. Ugh. Yeah. Vintage lipstick, Amarena cherry, and glacé violet. And then this one is supposed to smell like snow. And this one's old, but it smells more like airport bathroom to me. And then this one is supposed to be like warm wood, but I don't really like this one. It's like sandalwood, toasted walnut, and sweet hay. Thank you, doctor. And then this one is violet, jasmine tea and wild lavender. But this one is also kind of like bathroomy too. And then, yeah, so those are those. And then this one, this one is like cherry and vanilla and Christmas stuff and fire. And then, oh, it smells so good. I'm going to light it. And then this one is fir and firewood. Okay, got to light these up. So now these are lit. And then that used to be a candle, that little cute jar with the lid. And then I think I only have one other one out. Not only, you know what I mean. And again, I'm not complaining. Oh good, yeah, start your candle drawer journey. This could have, there is like no storage in this apartment except for that one little cabinet. So in here I have like my wound care stuff. I have my, some of my art stuff. I have like paperwork, like my birth certificates in here. I have like old yarn, candle boxes that I really do not need to keep. I have, what's this one? Like wrapping stuff. I have this empty candle. I just don't need most of this, and I wish I could just get rid of it. Yeah, like hair dye stuff. So this is my one cabinet. And so I could use the armoire for actual storage. And I could really use another bookshelf because my bookshelf is filled with yearbooks, like 3 books from the last 10 years, and then all my high school books, which is really embarrassing. Yeah, but, and then, I don't know, I'm bad at talking about myself or talking to people, so usually I'm like, okay, well, this is something that could mean I'm cool. This is something that could mean I'm cool. Do you want to look at this thing? So this is my makeup drawer, because I'm a makeup girly. Am I allowed to say that even though I'm 34, almost? Ugh. So this is my makeup drawer, minus lipsticks. And then here are these meteorites that are made by... Do you hear that? There are weird things afoot. Oh, thank you. Vinkafka. I don't think they're Christmas carolers. There are people who busk outside though, because I live right next to Temple Square in Salt Lake City. So the main like temple's in there, and there are other like religious buildings, and so people come to see the lights there, and then people come to see concerts across the street, and then people come to see the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, and then people go to hockey games or football games or concerts at the Delta Center, and then there are other people like walking around and there are people at the mall, so it's really busy. Um, but I want to go busking because I just love singing and I love singing Christmas songs. And when I was 16, I was going to like record on my computer and put on a CD myself singing Christmas songs, but I thought, no, nobody will want that. And I was just going to give it to people in my family. But now I wish I did. Um, but yeah, so these are my other things. But these are these like special uh, makeup pearl things by the what they've self-described as the oldest perfumery in Paris. And so there are these little like pearly powdery balls, and then you swirl your makeup brush into it, and then you put it all over your face, and it just kind of smooths everything out and gives you a nice glow. And I have a bunch of them because I did collect them, but they changed the scent, and instead of this like beautiful violet scent, okay, now it's like really musky and sandalwoody, which I hate. Yeah, so put that away, put this away, and okay. Okay, so now that's done. Oh man, I'd like to make a Christmas album. There's this song by Patti Page that I love called Christmas Bells that goes, the Christmas bells are ringing, the holly's at the window pane, I hear the children singing, it's Christmas again. The fireplace is glowing, the stockings on the Christmas tree, and suddenly it's snowing. That's Christmas to me. Dun, dun, dun. Chimes ringing the steeple, music fills the air, crowds of smiling people greet you everywhere. When I wake at the 7, I'll see you at the angel scene. You are my gift of heaven. That's Christmas to me. Anyway, that's one of my favorite ones. And then I love the Carpenters Christmas album. What's weird is that I don't really listen to Christmas music during Christmas. I've been stuck, hold on. I've been stuck in a like a Hair musical, like the musical Hair. I've been stuck in that land, like in Hairland, listening to it over and over and over for the last like 3 months, and I'm not exaggerating. Trying to remember, there are like 37 songs or something, and I've just been like watching it over and over and over, or listening, I should say, until I can remember all the words. So since there are, like I said, like 37, actually probably more like 27 songs, I want to remember all the words, so I've been doing it in chunks and just listening to the same songs over and over and over. Oh, thank you. I like to think I like my voice, but sometimes who knows? I've just always been shy about it. Like I posted about my song on Instagram, and it was like so scary because all these girls from high school who kind of ditched me when I had to change grades, not because I did anything wrong, but because I took a year off to deal with medical stuff. And so I took a year off and then came back in the year younger, and all the people in my original grade who I went to school with from like kindergarten were like, oh, actually, we're like different now, and we've been through junior year together, and we did the SATs together, and you don't really understand what we've been through, so I don't think it's going to work out being friends. And then um, yeah, so all those girls have just posted or were like looking at my Instagram uh, stories and then hearting my Instagram post. And I hate putting myself out there because I don't really like being seen. Thank you, Ollie. But yeah, I don't really like being seen. And so that was really scary. And also, I don't really like the arrangement of that song. But I had nothing else to put out, and I've been too anxious to um, work on anything else for like the last year, um, which is really sad. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I kind of quit social media in 2019. Like I went from uh, like I was on Twitter all the time. I was on Instagram all the time. I uh, stopped using Facebook kind of in like 2017. And in 2019, I pretty much just quit it and I was like, bye, see you later. Also, I feel like nobody sees me or cares. And so I'm just going to go take a break for like my mental health. And then I just never came back. And so all the people who knew me on Twitter don't know who I am anymore. And then the all the people on like Instagram, I stopped posting on Instagram. And so coming back where I'm like, hey, and I still have nothing going on in my life is scary. But yes, thank you, Finn Kafka. Um, I will try and take it easy. But yeah, it's been a little scary. And I went to my shrink today, and I like apparently wasn't supposed to even be there. Anyway. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Twitter is a rat hole. Rat hole. Twitter is a rat hole. That was kind of good. I don't know. Twitter is it's a rat hole. I don't know. It kind of sounds like Kermit the Frog. And yeah. I just wish I had friends in person here. I just wish it was before 2006. Because, so what was that, like 19 years ago? What are we going to do about men? Sometimes I crack myself up with my impressions. Like I've been working on my, this is so niche, nobody, like, this is too niche, that, like my Will Swenson impression, who is a Broadway actor. He's weirdly married to Audra McDonald, and he got his start because he made like Mormon parody movies, and he made this movie about a Mormon boy band called Everclean, and the songs are actually so good, but he's on the Hair soundtrack that I can't stop listening to. And so now I have like mastered that impression, and now I'm working on the other guy from Hair, his impression, and uh, I don't know, musical impressions I can get. Yeah, I used to have friends here, and then they were kind of toxic, and I was kind of toxic, but then I don't know, it was just so messy here, and so many lies, and so much like social climbing. And then the friends I did have, they like moved to Texas, and um I don't know, the um what's Boy Thrub? Baby, baby, we can do all that we want, 'cause I can hear you, and I can see you, baby, baby, we can do all, let's just talk, 'cause I can nasty, and get freaky, digital, get down, just you and me, the beach 20,000 miles away, but I can see you, and baby, baby, you can see me, baby, you can see me. We can get connected. You know we want some baby. I'm thinking on the phone. Oh, digital, get down. Also, I should go soon, but on Monday, I got a giant pie from Costco, a giant pumpkin pie, because for some reason, I never really cared about pumpkin pie, but for some reason this year, I'm like a pumpkin pie freak. And somehow, after 2 days, I only have this much pie left. And so, yeah, and so I like asked my friend if I could have her pie. And so now she's gonna bring over her pie. That sounds so nasty, but I am just a pumpkin pie freak now, apparently. And yeah, and I still have a pumpkin. And so I was thinking of trying to make a pumpkin pie from scratch and like roast the pumpkin I have in the oven and then scoop it out and do it that way. I have this squash too. I actually have like weirdly pretty stocked food right now, so I'm not allowed to get anything for the rest of the month because I don't have money. But yeah, I was thinking of getting this pie and cutting it in half and roasting it that way. Because that'd be fun. I don't know, I've never tried it. Ugh. But yeah, so that's me. Oh, and then I also at Costco, so I got these like 6 months ago, I got these peach jars because they looked so beautiful, and I wanted one for each side of my oven, because then it kind of gives that like Italian kitchen, if that means anything to anybody, or it's probably not even accurate, but it makes it look homey a little bit. And then I went and got another jar because they were back, and so now I have another jar, and those are the eaten peaches because I don't want to mess up these. But anyway, I'm so stupid. But yeah. And all my hair's falling out. It's so like thin and stringy. My face is all old. And I want a facelift, but I know I'm not supposed to because I'm too young or whatever, but I'm too young to die old and too old to die young. But yeah, and then I got this present, or I can't even take it out, so I don't know why I said that. But I got this I have a neighbor who always brings up my packages, and I got her, she has a little French bulldog, like anxiety service dog, and she brings up my packages for me, so I got her this little like French bulldog um like photo holder that's like pretty heavy, but there's a little French bulldog at the base, and then it has the little wire stick where you can stick a photo in. And so I'm excited to give her that. Cherry drop earrings. I got those. Apparently I bought the thing that I don't remember I bought, and I could have thrown them out. We can get connected. Attraction, babe. Well, thank you, Ollie. It's funny saying that because my brother, or not my brother, my dog is named Oliver, and we call him Ollie. So it feels kind of silly. Yeah, I miss my dog so much because he wasn't trained to be a service dog, but I actually didn't train him enough to like technically do anything except like go on my chest when I'm anxious. And I felt bad keeping him in this apartment, so he went to my parents' house and hasn't been back, and it's been like 3 years. And he's my big baby boy. But yeah, he's gone. But yeah, I miss him like more than I can even say, because he was just my little baby, and I just wish I raised him better. But he's so good. He just has too much of a mind of his own. And he's too smart and emotionally intelligent, and like if you look at him, he looks like he knows everything that has ever happened in human history, and that he has experienced every single emotion that humanity has ever experienced. And so he's just a wise, very wise dog, who loves people, but also is sometimes bitter and not amused, and just stares at you like you're wasting his time. He's a Newfoundland poodle mix, so a Newfie doodle, Newfie poodle, or whatever people call him. Oh, but I found the earrings, but they're little cherries, which are cute. I like them. I have a song, I think I've talked about it before, but I had a song called Cherry Pit. I tried putting it down once, but then I just, I don't know, never followed through with the rest of it. It's like, there's cyanide in a cherry pit. When you crush my heart, you'll get to it. And then I've been cherry picking all summer long, baskets stacked up, stocking them in case something goes wrong. Tart and oh so juicy, they help me get along, but as the skies darken, that's when I sing this song. Who's got the pain when you're with me? I'm serving cherry jubilee. Who's got the pain when you're with me? I'm serving cherry jubilee. And then, where's it? So baby, let's get to it. One cherry at a time. Sink your teeth into the flesh. It tastes the most divine. I forget the next two lines, but I just never got it. There are so many things I just never got down, or never put down, I should say, that I don't know, I just haven't had the like oomph to follow through with. Once a day? Where does he go to the bathroom? I used to use, one of the big reasons I had to give him away is because I used Fresh Patches on my balcony, and I used Fresh Patches on my balcony, and but it was like impossible to change them. And like the cement of the balcony floor, it it like tore my feet up, and I would get wounds that would get infected. And so and I like couldn't do that anymore. And I would try and take him out like once a day or like every other day, just because it's hard for me to like get out. But he just wanted a place to run. But even in Nashville with my family, they don't have a place to run because they don't have much of a backyard. But in Long Island, yeah, I should sign off too. But just finishing my sentence. In or on Long Island, he should, or not he should. On Long Island, my parents have like a really big yard and lots and lots and lots of grass, and it's fenced. And he just loves to run and run and run and run and run. Um, so he loves it there, and then he's depressed when he's in Nashville, which I understand, because I feel the same way. I hate Nashville, and I love New York because that's my home, and that's where like my whole heart is. But I don't know. I just started here. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Pretty good. But yeah, I should probably go. My stomach's hurting, and I'm thirsty, and I ate too much, and I feel like shit. But thanks for hanging out with me and decorating with me. Or I guess just like sitting on the phone, content to be on the table with me, I guess. But yeah, I will try and post more and go live more, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know what the best format of me talking or interacting or whatever is. So if you have any ideas or suggestions or whatever, let me know, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself or my life or my time or spotlight or whatever the F. But yeah, sorry it's a little shorter today. And sorry, I guess I went live like 6 months ago, which was crazy that it was that long ago. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah. Tanya, it's okay. You can watch, or I don't know if people watch the replay or whatever. But yeah. Okay. I'll try and be here soon or back or whatever. Yeah. And if I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. They don't let you say Merry Christmas anymore. You're not allowed to say it. Not allowed to say it. Why am I'm not even good at these, but for some reason I just make myself crack up with trying to do impressions. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's so funny. It's not funny. It's funny how happy I am with myself when I do like a mediocre job. Thank you. I could just be locked in a room by myself and do impressions until I like slam myself against the wall until I like burst open. Obama. I need more practice. Obama. It's Obama's fault. That's not good. I need more work. Okay. Bye. Thanks.